Hello friends, welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Friends, today in this video we are going to talk about pruning a custard apple plant. We'll also see why to prune this custard apple plant and which type of pruning we can follow for maintaining our plant into good condition. With that, we'll also know the right time of pruning and the method of pruning which we can follow and get the good result in the fruiting. All this information I am going to share in this video. So, to know everything in detail, please stay connected to the video till the end. Let's start this video. So friends, what you can see behind me is my custard apple plant, which is now 4 years old, and this year we are going to take fruits on this. Last year we have taken couple of fruits only for the sampling, but this time we are going to take a full crop of the custard apple. Now, so this time we are going to do the fruit pruning on that. But pruning are of many types. For the initial period of the plant growth, we have done the structure pruning. In that, we have developed the structure like we have the main stem, then the branches, sub-branches, all that develop into that structure pruning. The second pruning that we need to take over every year, in that pruning is the maintenance pruning. In maintenance pruning, first we need to remove all these dry stems, then we can remove all the stems which is leaning downward so that we can keep our plant upright, and we can also remove some of the excessive growth into this maintenance pruning so that our plant structure remains the stable form. And the last we are going to do the fruit pruning. Now why to do the fruit pruning? See, custard apple plant, if you don't prune it, then also it will develop the good amount of the flowers. But it develops the flower on the every type of branches. Like you can see that this plant has started already developing the flowers, and it has developed flowers on the smaller branches also, on the bigger branches also. Now what will happen? The flower develop on the smaller branches, if converted into fruit, the fruit size will be small, and the flower develop on the stronger branches will have a bigger size of the fruit. So if we take all the fruits, then the fruit quality will be small and big, all mixed, and will not get the good price of that fruit into the market. Also, when the fruit is grown from the smaller stem or the weaker stem, it will not develop the good flavor and taste. While the fruit develop on the stronger branch will have a good in size, good in flavor, and good in quality, means the good sweetness is also there. So we must maintain a good stronger branches for the fruiting and remove all other light branches so that the plant can divert all its energy into the stronger branch and develop a good fruit. So now the next question is when to prune. So pruning is to be done just after the dormant period when the plant starts the new growth. And here you can see the plant has just started the new growth. This is because of the little unseasonal rain. Normally the custard apple plant pruning is done in the middle of the May. But if you have facility for the water, then you can prune it into around the 15 April and develop your crop little earlier than the market crop and fetch the good prices. We are now on the 7th May and we are just starting the pruning for this season. Now as you see, this plant is already developed new shoots. So what we'll do, we'll still follow the pruning method and retain only the strong branches for the flowering. Few flowering we may lose, but it will be compensated with the other branches. Now into further part of video, I will show you how to prune this plant for the maintenance and for the fruit pruning. And for that I have two tools with me. One is a shear, which is going to use for the smaller branches and the fruit pruning, and the second is the looper, which is going to help me out into removing all this excess growth or the heavy branches. Now let us see how I am pruning this plant. So first we will start with removing all this excess growth with this help of looper. So we just need to elongate this. Now you can see this is the branch which has grown almost 12 to 14 feet high in a straight. Now we don't require any such branches which is growing very vertically up. So what we'll do, we'll cut these branches around 3 feet. Now this is the looper which is the size of around 2 feet. So we have measured this, and now we are going to remove these branches from here. At the time of removing, what we'll do, we'll maintain a little slant cut. So the water will not deposit on the top of the branches, and no fungus or the rotting is happen on this top branch. So you can see the long branch I have removed. Same way we will remove all these branches which are long. So after I remove all these branches, then I will start the fruit pruning for this plant. Now for fruit pruning, I am going to use the shear. Now this method is very simple. We need to see for the pencil size thickness of the branches. Now if the branches is more than pencil size thickness, we can keep it around 2 feet on the branch. And if the branch is lesser than pencil size, we can keep around 1 feet length of that branch. So here we will start. So here you can see the small branch less than pencil. So we are going to keep around 1 feet. Now here is the branch which is long and thick. So we will keep around 2 foot. This pruning shear is around 8 inch size. So we can remove this. So this is the way we will follow. Here you can see the flower. So we are just removing is after the flower. And 1, 2, 3. So another 2 feet I am removing. So here is the branch which is moderately thick. So we are removing from here. Likewise, we will remove all the branches which is more than this size. Once we complete, the tree will be narrower and easy to manage, and the shorter. So it will be very easy to manage. So we remove all the branches. Okay. Also we need to remove these branches because this branch is leaning towards the ground, and if even the fruit is there, fruit will get damaged. So we are removing just these branches from the bottom. So we must keep the bottom clean and only keep the branches up to knee to head height. And this how we will prune whole our plant. So how do you find the method of this pruning and maintaining your plant with a very good fruiting condition? Please write me back into the comment box. And if you like this procedure, then give me the thumb. You also plan pruning your plant this way and get the very good quality of the fruit this season. Happy growing!